Well, good morning, everyone. welcome to another Wellness Wednesday. I'm Dr. Paul Amonte, and this morning we'll be talking about our eliminations. Ha, if you pick up that line, well done. Okay, so definitely during this winter time, a lot of issues usually have to do with constipation and many individuals getting backed up. And so this morning is all helping you have a nice smooth moves along the way, because Edgar Cayce had a lot of recommendations, especially to help your eliminations. Now, first and foremost, if you remember the organs of elimination, number 1 is your skin, number 2 is your lungs, number 3 is your kidneys to your bladder, and of course, number 4 is your large intestine, aka your colon. So if you feel like you're backed up and literally full of crap, this morning is all for you. And so first and foremost, one of my favorite things, of course, is good old coffee. So Cayce recommended organic black coffee, and especially any kind of hot water beverage. So if you're not a coffee drinker, I highly recommend just making or brewing some warm or hot water. You can even add a little bit of fresh lemon or honey, because you see the hot water, once it goes into your system and hits your stomach, it's going to secrete the hormone called gastrin. And gastrin released by the stomach is going to tell all the other organs to get ready and have a good movement. And so if you think about when we're first born as little infants, we usually have about 3 to 5 bowel movements a day, right? You give an infant about 3 to 5 meals, or 5 to 6, it goes about 5 times a day. Now do the math. How many meals a day do you eat? And how many movements a day do you have? So if you're not having 1 up to 3 movements a day, you definitely need to get things back into balance. So the number 1 recommendation for Constipation Nation was good old olive oil. Now I love the Bragg's brand, but really any good source of olive oil that works for you. And here's how you use it. You're just simply going to get a half teaspoon, and you're going to take that 4 times a day throughout the day for 4 days. So it's the basic rule of 4. So half teaspoon, 4 times a day for 4 days. And again, you want to take this raw, right, and natural. Now, other herbs that are really good, so number 1 is senna, S-E-N-N-A. And you'll find this in a lot of teas designed to help things move along. In fact, there's a tea called, wait for it, Smooth Moves, and the number 1 ingredient is senna. Cayce also recommended things like Fletcher's castor oil for kids, which also has the herb senna in there as well. Now, anyone with a dog certainly knows if you want to help that dog move things along, what do? You take it for a walk. And so exercise is one of the number 1 ways you can literally, just by walking and moving around, stimulate those abdominal organs. Also, certain things like Pilates, yoga, or just simply doing a kneaded chest stretch, getting nice compressions in and around that area. Now, one of my favorite remedies is, of course, the good old castor oil pack. So the castor oil pack, do that for about 3 nights, and on the last night follow with a little bit of olive oil, maybe about a half tablespoon or so, really helps get things moving along. And especially with a hot water beverage in the morning, certainly using things like hot coffees, and of course, one of my favorite treatments is massage. So in the Cayce Riley massage approach, we always address the abdomen, and literally stimulating around the colon will help to stimulate peristalsis. And peristalsis is that gentle rhythmic contraction of the smooth muscle inside of those intestinal walls. And so remember, everyone, that the colon essentially begins on the lower right side, moves up to the liver and gallbladder, cross to your left side, down your left side, and out. And so in the Cayce Riley massage routine, we'll often start with clockwise strokes and then gently kneading from that left side, that sigmoid colon, up, and then moving across over to the right side, which is where your ileocecal valve is. So we tend to say you want to massage the abdomen, the colon, working from the sigmoid to the cecum, that is left to right in that clockwise fashion. And so it also works great for kids. I can tell you, my little one, I give them small doses of olive oil, then do a little bit of abdominal massage, a little bit back and forth with the kneaded chest compressions. It's really good for helping stimulate things along. So, especially out in the readings, no, he never did recommend cannabis or psilocybin or anything at all. In fact, if you want to know what Edgar Cayce recommended, just simply become a member. You will get free online access to all 14,000 plus readings. That's right, you can just log on to edgarcayce.org right now and just search all the readings and find out exactly what Edgar Cayce said about all those things. And so, with regards to what are some of your favorite remedies to help things move along so you're not getting any frustration in Constipation Nation, just helping those eliminations right along. So let me know in the comments down below what are some of your favorite natural remedies to get things moving along, especially in the wintertime when we tend to slow down and start to get a little bit sluggish. So it's never been a better time to become a member. Check out all the content that we have online, and certainly check out the Cayce Riley School. And first and foremost, if you're ever interested in getting a really good deep detox cleaning, can't recommend anything more than Cayce's colonic approach. So at the A.R.E Health Center, using colonics, and certainly at home using home enemas, were also widely recommended to help things move along. All right, everyone, so wishing you all smooth moves. Thank you so very much. Have a wonderful rest of your week, and I'll see you next Wednesday.